I don't have to get a detail brush or do this. All I do is slide this up, and now that's going to make my bristles more compact, and that's going to allow me to go in and really focus color exactly where I want to put the color. Because the brush is designed obviously to flare out when you use it, but if you slide this up, you can go in and get much more of a detail brush. So you can create shading. That's really what it was. It's like, you know me, like I can't, it's like the water brushes. I get that there's like 20 different water brush tips. I'm like, I'm gonna either do one for detail and one for background, and that's it. And same with brushes. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I need this, and I need this, and I need the big one, and the puffy one, and the angled one. That's just not me. I'll make do with what I have. And so I love this effect, one, because I could keep them in and I don't get ink everywhere. Two, I don't have to worry about my bristles fraying once I have a brush. And three, I like the fact that I found that wherever I slide this, that's going to totally determine how focused I can get that ink. But it's not just a stencil brush, right? Because a lot of people, as I mentioned before, are just not comfortable inking. And whether they're card makers or doing planners or whatever, they just have this fear of ink ruining their project. So the blending brush is excellent for blending, right? So I can pick this up. Oh, sure. And I can pick this up and I can just go and blend, right? I can blend my ink right on there. I don't have to worry about starting off the edge. I don't have to worry about putting it at an angle. I can keep pouncing my color. And if I want to get that cool distressed look, you know, that dark to light, well, we already know what we need to do. We just take that. We're going to slide this up to kind of make those bristles as long or short as we want. And then we can focus that color on the edge. So you're still going to get that look, but so much more control. So hopefully it takes the fear out of, you know, there's still customers that are like, I don't need here, can't do it, right? And then the planner movement, that's the thing, because like they don't want to put ink on there because it could wreck a whole week, literally. You know,
right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you ruined my whole week with that blending tool, right? So they're gonna glue the week together and consider it done, but that's really what it was. So. Because I try to really like listen on Facebook and see what people are doing and hear really what they're saying. And as much as I love stenciling, it's great for paste and for spraying and doing all that, but this is really cool. And I remember my old days at Ben Franklin with our rows of stencil brushes, and they have all these to choose from. I'm like, yeah, no, that's a good idea. So that's the blending brush, and I think it's a very cool, compact way to ink and do great backgrounds. I mean, that's blending like a pro. And that was seconds,
Yeah, I like the size.
You are not alone, I'm telling you. I get emails every day. They're like, look, I'm trying, and I'm seeing your hand, and I know you're at a 45 degree, and you're floating from the thing, and I just can't do it. And that brush really, and it needed to be a natural brush, and also needed to have kind of that curve to it also. Needed to have that kind of curve to it, but not rounded, because I wanted you to be able to flare it out if you wanted, but I also wanted, of course, when this went together, that I have that ability to really focus that color. It's good. I just painted this. Yeah, so little washi tape, because I knew for demo, like, my first way of, listen, I'm one of you, so I always have the idea. My first thing for a living, you know I did. I printed out my stickers, I put them on the lids of my circle punch, I'm like, I'm good.
And then you put it in there and I can't see a thing.
Like, I need something around the edge. And then I did a piece of tape, but I didn't really like that, so then I used it. Yeah, that's really fun. It's a good thing. All right.
Awesome.
Clean up, believe it or not. Wendy's going to be here. Do you have any questions that I can answer while I'm cleaning? Because I can multitask.
What's the price point, retail?
$11.99 for a 2-pack. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Considering once you have a brush, you don't need replacement foam, you don't need anything. So, it's a great But they're like, why 7? You know, when you get a 2-pack, that means I have 8. I'm like, because you're going to lose one, or you might want one that's just clean. Because you might want a brush to like whisk off your embossing powders. You never know. Well, it's
a
pretty,
bristle brush.
Yeah,
So it's
I mean you could, but it's pretty rough.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say you could, but it's gonna be a little rough. Because those are the softest brushes ever. Like, I mean, I felt like kind of a creep.
Yeah, he always is gonna do it.
Pulling them up.
You know, we would do it.
My friend was in there. She's like, don't mind it. But I was really more, because I wanted to look at handles, and that's what I was trying to figure out. And I thought, it doesn't really matter what it is. I got this brush, and I've seen like the makeup brushes where you've got this plastic thing with a lid, and you slide the, and I said, okay. This ain't right. But then when I saw that like slide thing, but the one that I saw didn't slide all the way closed. It just slid up to where I guess it didn't flare out, but the top was still protected. I'm like, no, I need that sucker to come like all the way up and then put a lid on it. So Ranger Belfast, I thought they did a really good job. And you're like, why do you want everything
He's
so
done a lot of that
distance?
on these.
No, I got plans for this. No question.
This is actually kind of
That's good. Fun. Are you guys enjoying the show so far?
Yeah. Where do you get? Do you have these?
Yes, they're on the
Yeah.
board right there.
The supply spinner?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Oh, that.
I
Yeah.
love that. Cool.
It's a great way to put all your junk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or doing a class to have
I know.
all
Thank
your
you, Tim.
alcohol
You're very
inks on
welcome.
it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
so
because
much
usually
easier.
you got students around like this, and you put
So
that
much
right in the
easier.
middle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, it's great.
Yes.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
of course. Sure.